Well, hello everybody and welcome aboard BA11 from London Heathrow to Singapore. This is a Club World review on the Airbus A380. Now I was in seat 59A, which was a backwards facing seat, and the layout on the upper deck is in a 2-3-2 configuration. So you can see some of the seat features here. There's a TV screen. My screen had a few issues with staying put, so we'll look at the solution a little bit later. You can see there's a fold-down tray table, some drinks, some champagne, cheers, and a glass of water. And this was brought by the crew when we boarded the aircraft. There are the seat controls here, which allow you to adjust how your seat is, and also the divider between the two seats. And if we look on this side, out the window, there's two windows in my seat, and you can see another BA A380 out the window. Now, as I said, this is a very unique layout on this aircraft, and it's similar to the other British Airways long-haul aircraft. If you are the sort of person who gets claustrophobic or doesn't really want to be facing with a complete stranger for most of the flight, then it is probably going to be a bit of a challenge for you. Other features of the seat you can see here is the storage bin, as I drop my pillow on the floor, which is good on the A380. On the upper deck you have that extra storage space there, and the divider, which you can see there between the two seats, and a TV remote. There's also a USB for charging your devices, and that shows the length. It's quite a long seat, and the footrest comes down to allow the whole chair to fold into a fully flat bed. So here we are pushing back and going to make our way to the runway for our takeoff and voyage journey to Singapore.
You're pleased to know you have a marvellous crew to look after you this evening, and just like to welcome back all of our executive card holders and all of our 113 compliers. Once the captain has switched off the fasten seatbelt signs, we'll be commencing with our onboard service, after which we'll be offering you a chairside service of duty-free items and a comprehensive list of all the items on sale today. It can be found in the Hot Shop brochure in this pocket in front of you. I would advise duty-free shops will be closed approximately 1 hour before arrival at seatbelts over the top of your blankets. Just in case we encounter any turbulence, then we won't have to disturb you.
Sorry, do you need anything from your bag?
So the crew brought out a hot towel as soon as the seatbelt sign was off, and then I started trying to work out how to use all of the equipment. There's a pretty good selection of TV and movies on British Airways, and it's either a touch screen, which is a little bit difficult because of the positioning, or it can also be a handheld remote to find the different movies. And then there's also the 3D map, which will allow you to see where the aircraft is during the flight. So this is the footrest down and the TV screen out. And so you can see my screen didn't stay in its place, so I actually had to lodge it into its place using some folded up cardboard. A drink service is then commenced, and they actually bring the drinks around in little bottles and you self-pour it, which is a bit different from other airlines in business class. And of course the stunning view out the window as the sun sets. Doesn't matter how many times I fly, I still find it remarkable. So there was an entree of smoked salmon and a green salad, and it presented really nicely. And then there was the main. I had the beef, and then a really tasty dessert. It was a caramel slice, very tasty.
Yeah,
So then it was time for some sleep, and so I got about 6 hours of sleep, which was really good. We were all woken up by a really severe bout of turbulence, and the aircraft dropped quite violently, and it woke most of the cabin up. And then shortly after that, the crew started serving the breakfast. So breakfast starts off with some sort of continental options. There's a croissant, there's some muesli with some yogurt, juices, and some toasts. The jams are from Wilkin & Son, and British Airways also provides salt and pepper in this little pouch here for people to enjoy. So there's the croissant there, and some fresh juice, and of course the beautiful view out the window of the aircraft flying along towards Singapore. Always a remarkable view out the window of the aircraft. And then there was a hot breakfast option, a full English breakfast, which was the eggs, bacon, sausage, tomatoes. Unfortunately, I dropped my phone down the side of the chair and couldn't retrieve it until after the breakfast service had finished, so I didn't get a chance to show that to you. I didn't eat much of it. I didn't really find it that tasty, but other people seemed to quite enjoy it. So as for the seat, well, look, there's been a lot of commentary about the British Airways Club World seat, and it is a strange layout in the cabin. On the upper deck on the A380, it's in a 2-3-2 configuration. On the lower deck, it's on a 2-4-2. Half the passengers do face backwards, and it is a little bit strange to be flying with so close to your neighbour with that divider between the two people there. Fortunately for me, I had a friendly neighbour and it wasn't that awkward. If you had somebody who wasn't quite so friendly or easy to talk to, it would definitely have been quite awkward. But that being said, I slept really well. I had 6 hours of solid sleep, and had it not been for that bout of turbulence, I probably would have slept through for even longer. And so you really can't complain when you're sleeping well on a long haul flight. If I had an opportunity to do another redemption flight, frequent flyer redemption, and I got this particular flight on a Qantas frequent flyer award booking, I would take it again, even though it is a bit of a strange layout. So let me know what you think of the seat and of this review. Comment and subscribe, please, if you'd like to see more videos from both cruise ships, ocean liners and aviation. And please don't forget to let me know what you think, or give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this review.
All of us at British Airways and the One World Alliance would like to welcome home our customers who live here in Singapore and wish all of us to welcome you back on board again soon. Thank you.